Danner boots, one of my most favorite boot brand available on the market. Made in the USA at their factory in Portland, Oregon. They have beautiful solid leather uppers, a classic stitch down construction, and a nice comfy durable sole. This client wanted to take these boots to the next level. We're gonna first start by removing the soles and breaking off the stitching that holds the midsole on. We're gonna replace this rubber midsole with a leather midsole. There's nothing really wrong with the rubber midsoles, but leather midsoles offer more support and give the boot more structure. And over time, as you break in the boots, the leather midsole will start to form to your foot and give you that custom built boot feel from a, off-the-shelf boot. As you can see, we are hand stitching these midsoles on because this is a stitch down construction, which just means that the leather uppers come down and flare out, and then the midsole will get stitched to that. This customer chose a red top stitch, and we will show you later on why he wanted the red top stitch, but it's looking pretty cool. And we hand stitch them so that we don't risk changing the shape of the shoe. So once we have a good solid foundation, we could do just about any sole that we want. This customer chose our red wedge sole, which is why we did the red top stitch. These soles are super lightweight and supportive throughout your whole entire foot. They also look really, really cool. They're not as durable as the original soles, but we're gonna fix that issue later. Now you may be wondering why the heck we sanded the bottom of the sole. Now I told you these soles are super lightweight, but they're not as durable as what they originally had on there. There's a different density of crepe or whatever they make this out of, whatever the name is. So the way we solve that is by putting a thin rubber sole on top of it, because the rubber will give you better grip and last a whole lot longer. This customer chose to go with a Vibram 148 lug sole on as his secondary sole. And this is a little bit thicker than what most people choose, but in the end it's gonna give him a lot more grip, and like I said, be far more durable than just having that wedge sole on there. All right, and now we're gonna do our final touches, trim them, clean them, dye the edges, and these bad boys will be ready to go. Well, here they are. A custom one-of-one Danner boots. Although these started out as a beautiful pair of boots, this custom rebuild took them to a whole new level. The customer sent in the laces to match the soles, and they are just absolutely stunning. You will not be able to find a pair like this right off the shelf. If you have a pair of boots that you want to get customized, whether it's durability, comfort level, or just completely changing the whole entire look of the boot like we did here, click the link down below in the description. That'll send you to my contact page where you fill out all your information. That'll email me. I will respond as soon as I can, and we will get started on your boots. Thank you guys so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. If you like this content, like and subscribe. Comment what you think about these boots, if you can get a pair done or if you do it a little bit different. I'm happy to hear what you guys think about these boots. This is really fun to work on. God bless you guys.